everybody. Doug Fields and friends here.
Hey, babe. Hey,
Josh
babe.
Griffin, Matt McGill,
I totally
James Hardy.
Andy via Skype.
Should we start over? Should we start over?
No, we're good.
Okay.
This is funny.
We have wasted so much
I
time just
know.
waiting.
Waiting for Josh.
Yeah.
Glad that we're here. A lot of arguing going on.
Apparently my texts don't work on my phone. I didn't get a text saying we were doing the show.
We're doing a different show because it's not a real show. It's a .2 show because we're saving our 100th show
Yes.
for the National Youth Ministry Conference, which next year, by the way, is going to be called the Simply Youth Ministry Conference.
Absolutely. That's all it should be.
Changing the name of it, but we're
For
going
real?
to
Are we making that announcement right now?
We're telling the world.
we're going to do the show, our 100th show, when we're in Ohio,
We should call it the Matt McGill Conference.
and
Attendance
Nope.
4.
And today, as we talked last week, we said we're not going to do a show on Thursday because I was shooting video all day for our Purpose Driven Youth Ministry Conference,
Yes.
which is March 24th through the 27th. PDYMcommunity.com.
Oh, goodness. PDYMcommunity.com.
And we said, you know what? We're all going to be, it's at Saddleback. We're here at Saddleback. Like, this is one
We're
of the
right here.
walls from Saddleback.
Yeah.
This photo right here is actually my daughter's rear end when she was in Kenya.
There it is.
These are different
Taking
plots
after the
of
father.
times around the country world, the country world. And
You're
Internationally.
We're going to start over. I can feel it.
This is the refinery.
We're just not very
That's-
They're going to play this as the outtakes, and then they're going to play the real one.
what do you
No,
think,
no,
Chris?
This
Start
is
over?
The real one. This is great.
This is fine. They're our
It's up to you.
Okay, here's the only reason we're getting together for this short little podcast because it's a .2 podcast.
Okay.
It doesn't even count as a real one.
It's 1/5 of a normal show.
Not even 1/5. It's a .1, .0.
.2 would be
How about
1/5.
.0? Okay, I'm going to change it then. It is .01.
Oh, okay. So 1/100th of a normal.
No, 10.
No, that'd be
Point
point
one.
one.
Oh,
We're
goodness.
.1 of a
Wait,
podcast.
can we just go
math
back to
guy.
Matt's statement earlier today that being smart is not all that counts?
Being smart is not the most important thing there is. I mean, it's
Hey, everybody, welcome back.
Okay, so what we've been doing is I've been shooting videos. They've been waiting for me to finish. Josh wasn't showing. We finally called and said, Josh, I know we're doing a short one.
Never got a text.
You're very busy. You're probably with Pastor Rick.
Never.
Trying
I was.
to replace the future of the church.
Phone on silent,
Okay,
please.
she brings refuel.
This is a debacle of a show right now.
It's not a show.
It's
not a
I'm
show.
glad.
Chris, when you post this, can you please put "This is not a show"?
That's the
Will
title.
do.
That's
Okay,
the episode
it's not a
number.
show.
Done.
Here's what we're doing. Today is the deadline for the group Simply Youth Ministry registration conference, and since this
Okay.
won't be posted until tomorrow, you've missed the deadline.
Sorry.
Okay, but
So,
$20
so
extra
now you
right
can
there.
sign up to for BDYM.
we've got two conferences happening.
We're
but they're
We're
both very
jumping.
different. One is a church-based conference,
And one is a
Better.
national youth
and
ministry
one is a
conference.
national conference that is also church-based.
It's not church.
No.
The national conference,
Just
February
kidding.
27th, is in Columbus, Ohio. Go to youthministry.com, find out information on it. Everybody in the world is going to be there.
Church-based just means
6.5
one's
billion.
about Saddleback, and the other one's got great content. Right?
What about the future? Aren't you the future of Saddleback?
But I'm
Aren't
not
you
the
a both of
president.
them? Here's why we're having
I'm just trying
this
to explain what
1/10 of a
church-based-
podcast is to announce the winner of our dinner, the
Ah,
podcast winner.
what dinner are we having?
We're going to Ruth's Chris.
Oh,
Is
thank
it confirmed that
goodness.
there is a
It's
recruit?
confirmed.
Yeah,
I don't know
there
if
is
there's
one.
Yeah.
No,
confirmed.
there is one.
There is one.
There's one. Or we'll drive, one or the other.
The winner.
Or we'll sell Chris into
What was the
slavery
guy's-
to a woman
what-
named Ruth.
And then it'd be Ruth's Chris. It's funny. It's funny.
No, it wasn't funny.
Yeah,
It's
Ruth.
clever.
No,
It's at
like
least.
sixth grade humor. And then for
Sixth
you,
graders don't even know what
no,
slaves
then
are.
for Josh to explain it to us.
That's
It's
funny.
like Chris, it's Chris, Chris, Chris. That's like fourth grade humor. Jana, thank you for holding strong.
Janet, who's never done anything wrong in her life. All 42 years. Not a single. Oh, is it impolite to talk about your age? Sorry. 43.
The winner is
He's not 40.
Andrew
That was.
Aaron.
Congratulations,
Andrew Aaron is the
Andrew,
winner.
is that a
Andrew.
boy? Andrew.
Andrew
Not
Aaron
Andrea Aaron?
is who we are taking out to dinner.
Ruth's Chris.
Nice.
Ruth's
I
Chris
thought he was taking us out to dinner.
in Ohio.
Either way, we're gonna have
He
to-
was
What
the
did said
winner.
person do?
He signed up for the conference and they put in a conference code like podcast or something like that. and they.
And he was the first one to do it?
No, it wasn't the first one. They did a drawing at that group.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if there was any. I don't know if
So
there
he
was
didn't do
any
anything really.
accounting agency that oversaw the
Yeah.
drawing of it. I was just
Feel
It
like
could be
this-
like Brazel's friend.
It could be rigged.
I doubt it though.
If
I
you
doubt
didn't
it.
win, it
Brazel
was
doesn't
rigged.
have very many
He doesn't
friends.
have real friends.
Right. But maybe it was somebody that
Virtual
wanted
He
to
has
friends.
Skype friends and
Blog
virtual
friends,
friends.
yeah.
And
got
speaking of
mountain
blogs,
bikes.
Yes.
morethandodgeball.com.
Dude.
All right, let's end this by morethandodgeball.com, award-winning
Yes.
blog,
Because of the
which
podcast.
kind of comes to an award-winning podcast.
More or less.
Jana,
Goes back
pdymcommunity.com.
Award-winning 43-year-old.
Sign up for that. Matt,
Slackers.net.
slackers.net.
That's
Just kidding. I
future.
don't know what
The future. Oh, Future the Church is a cool name for a company.
Yeah, what if that's a bad site?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's true.
here's what I got permission. I forgot to tell you guys this. At Ohio, at the Group Simply Youth Ministry Conference.
Now, why
Yep.
do you need permission?
I was just gonna
Well,
say.
because here's the deal. I'll tell you guys why.
You're the Pope of
Because
youth
this is
ministry.
not. No. Here's
He
the
was
deal.
the grandfather.
He was
Now
the-
he's the.
This is why.
patron
This is
saint.
why I've needed permission. There's only 3 people even watching this, so it's
At
not
this
gonna-
point, even
is
those
that,
3 are.
Is that group
Hi, group.
does this?
Right.
They
That's-
dole out the
They
money.
dole out the
Oh,
money so
that
that we
does-
can have the conference. The conference.
They feed the
conference
ducks.
doesn't cost me 1 penny, and I don't make 1 penny off the
Right,
conference.
right.
So the permission when I said we're doing our 100th show.
Yep.
What if we printed 100 podcast T-shirts and we had them available? And Andy said, who's now the spokesman for group, so I guess I report to Andy now. I would
That
quit.
is awesome.
I would quit before I would do that.
We've
You
always
think he's
supported
not
Andy.
worthy of working for?
No, he's worthy of working for, just not me.
Drucker says never hire someone you wouldn't work for. Just kidding.
Drucker's dead.
Said it yesterday.
So Andy
From
says,
the
well,
grave.
we were gonna print 50 More Than Dodgeball T-shirts.
Oh man!
I said, trash those. Trash
We just cleaned
100.
the table with those anyways.
Yeah,
100
we did,
podcast
Gatorade.
T-shirts. All right, are we done? What do we even
We
do this
didn't
for?
even start.
Chris, this is not a show.
Not a
Alright.
show.
Not a show.
Not
See
a
ya
show.
in
And
Columbus.
probably not a good idea.
Neely, this is Neely right over here. You don't have to go to her.
Okay.
Yeah, you should. Okay, so
Neely, just come stand behind us.
Yeah,
She's
come
gonna
over
be-
here. Come
I'm
here.
gonna stand next to Josh so I look skinny.
Oh, could they hear that?
wow.
It says I'm going to
Probably,
stand next
yeah.
to Josh so I look
Oh,
skinny.
yeah.
Not nice,
Hi,
but
Neely.
it's exactly why I sit in
And-
between you two
Yeah, let's
guys.
be honest. Steve's been doing that for years.
But you can follow Neely at PDYM Community on Twitter.
Yep.
All right, that's
You have a
it.
Twitter?
Just started yesterday.
Oh.
Welcome to
I'm
the
gonna
21st century.
Follow it right now.
I've done like 800 Twitters, and Neely, what,
Welcome
20
to
years,
the 21st.
20 years
Are we
younger,
in the
just hit
22nd
me.
century?
Is it PDYM Community? That's your Twitter name? All right, I'll follow you.
Hey, we're done. Podcast over.
Bye.
Bring it backwards.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, yibble.